In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I paint the background using acrylic, but I got to make sure it's like fairly watered down so I can still like stitch over it. So I'm going to start over here, but I got to be really careful to not have this bleed into my girl, which is definitely the hardest part. Oh no, see? Already happened, but it's something we can't fix later or cover up. And when we get close to her, I'm gonna be using like straight acrylic with no water mixed in, because then it won't bleed. Like so. But yeah, especially when you're painting with fabric, it's really unpredictable and mistakes always happen. So you just gotta like roll with the flow and know how that you can either like try to wash them out or you could just cover it up. I mean, that's what I do. My process is like full of mistakes. I don't ever do anything perfectly, especially when it comes to painting fabric. See, that's looking pretty good. Add a bit more water here. So what I try to do is do all the outlining first and then spread out over the background afterwards. And you'll definitely want to use a brush like this that is long but very narrow at the top so you can get those details, but also you can still load a lot of water onto it. Go a bit back over this area so we have a nice even coat here. Yeah, I'll just cover that up, honestly. Just make sure this is all evened out. Now we're going to flip this over to the other side so I can get in on those details without messing up this paint. So we're gonna need some more paint. That should be enough. And before I do anything else, I'm gonna go in and do her eyes. Super carefully. And then start doing the most sensitive parts of the outline. And it doesn't really matter if we get paint in the crab legs here, because I'm gonna be stitching those in. Wow, we actually need more paint. All right, hopefully that should be enough to finish the outline. I mean the background. Otherwise I'll scream. Just kidding, I won't. So the last step is to kind of like go over these areas that are patchy. And make sure that the coverage is the same. Because that's the one disadvantage to using acrylic over watercolor, is you really have to like make sure that you've applied like the same amount of paint in all areas so it looks even, versus watercolor kind of forms to the fabric. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. And there we go. I think she's good. And I'm excited to start stitching, which I can finally do once this is dry. So, hope that was fun to watch. Let me know if you have any more questions about my process. I'm always happy to help and give advice to anyone who asks. Thanks for watching.